Oh, so much fun. Taliesin Jaffe directed it, who directed Hellsing, which is my favorite anime of all time, if that gives you an idea of what genre of anime I'm into. But he directed it, and he is so fabulous, and I love how irreverent we were with the subject material. I had a great job. I had a great time. It was amazing. And Lee was helping to produce it, and like Christina was in there. It was great. Great. Yeah.
Can't wait for us to come out.
I know, it's gonna be really, and I sang one of the songs. I sang Renaissance, one of the openings. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I couldn't believe it either. I was like, what? No. And they were like, yes, Erica. So yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi. Of all of the roles that you've done, which one have you had the most fun with?
That's hard to pick.
Ooh, I'd probably say Magilou in Tales of Berseria.
It sounds like you had fun with that.
Yeah, that's
Have you
right.
gonna play Tales of Berseria yet?
Yeah.
If you haven't and you like the Tales series, or
Yeah.
if you just like JRPGs, like totally go out and get that one. It's
Yeah.
so, I might be biased just because I love the Tales series and I'm in it. You know, it's a good game.
But I can say it's really interesting because I was so nervous when I booked Magilou because she's such a crazy character, and even though a character is kind of nutso, you still want to try to keep them grounded. So it was actually really tough with her, and I was really nervous because her voice is so distinct. But the feedback has been so good. Like, I was genuinely shocked. I was expecting everyone to go like, oh, I hate this is why I hate dubs. This is the perfect example. And also, I hate Erica Lindbeck and I hate her cats. You know what I mean? Like, that's I feel like that's and right though, they bring it personal.
Anything but the cat.
Anything but my cats! Oh no! But yeah, that was a fun one. And also doing Futaba Sakura in Persona 5 was super fun. But I wouldn't say as fun as Magilou, but that was also, she's kind of cray too. I don't know why, I get all these characters, they're so crazy.
Yeah, it's not like they're like you at all. It's fun.
Oh.
What are your fun ones, Lucien?
I mean, I don't know if I could pick an unequivocal, the most fun of my entire career, but
What's the last one you had a lot
Well,
of
that's
fun
the
with?
right trying to think chronologically. I mean, I played Jafar, I played Jafar in Magi, Labyrinth of Magic, but also there is a spin-off series that sort of, are you okay? Injury, call me ambulance. There's a spin-off series that sort of tells the origin story of Sinbad, and I reprised my role as Jafar in that, and that was a lot of fun, because I got to be really sinister, but then have a turning moment, and then be really goofy as well, so that was fun. Takujo and Charlotte was fun, because he was just a spaz case, super spaz case.
I'm trying to think of one. I was like trying to think of it while he was talking, but I was just like staring at the wall the entire time. Let's see. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with Gon, and I think it's really good. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, I didn't mention Gon earlier. It's so hard to remember.
Right though? I know.
I
I still
didn't
play so many cool
mention
games.
Sailor Moon. So.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention
Oh
Sailor
yeah,
Moon
you
either.
did. What is wrong with
I always
you?
forget something, or 5 of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gon's been really fun, and it's honestly good that I'm. Thank you, he's so good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's so good.
And people, he's so good.
Stay away from that child.
Oh no, he's a bad man. Yeah, and it's really good that I'm having fun with him because I'm stuck with him for 148 episodes. So.
I thought you were gonna say 148 years.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, probably. But the way that Ryuko's been, like, I did that 2-3 years ago, and people are still like, oh my god, Ryuko's amazing. I'm like, yeah, she is. So I hope that continues with Gon because he's so much fun, and he reminds me a lot of Aladdin when I played Aladdin and Magi. So it's cool kind of getting to relive that sort of same spirit to the character.
A little less purpose.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. But, they have to have some differences. Hey.
Hello. I don't know if it's on.
It's not.
Well then,
Project.
There's a little switch.
is there a switch?
Yeah.
Nope, it's not. It's not working.
Is it just dead?
Come on,
Project.
Bobby, you can project.
Project, you got this.
I got a question for Cole here.
Ha!
Hey,
So, following up on what you said earlier about Hellsing being your favorite anime.
are you about to ask me about the OVAs versus Hellsing? Like
No.
the 13 episode anime series? Okay.
Let him finish.
Sorry.
Follow up on that. Have you checked out the series 3?
Yes, I have. I don't like it as much. I really wanted to love it, and I don't like it quite as much.
really that changed? Because I feel like you told me about that. And you were like, have you seen this? Like, it's
Yeah,
good.
no, I kept watching it. I think it was just really hype because Hirano hadn't released anything, you know, or at least had, you know, an anime series. I mean, I was reading the manga, but yeah, it just didn't. Hellsing for me, it like was a life changer. You know what I mean? It exceeded just the anime realm and kind of bled into my life. So. Yeah, I think it's good, and I was watching the first episode when it came out, and there's so many nods to Hellsing and Alucard in those first few scenes, which I loved. But yeah, I like it, but I don't like it as much as Hellsing. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yes. I mean, you really
if you
don't
want to
have to.
project,
Well, she's walking up here, so let her go, and then you can go.
people at the mic have priority.
Yeah, they do.
If Pokemon were real, what would you start at Pokemon be?
Oh my gosh.
Pikachu! Really?
And it would sound like that apparently.
Sounds
You're just
good.
like, Pikachu!
I like a really pissed off.
I feel like mine changes a lot, but right now I'm like super in love with Alolan Vulpix, so probably. Well, but it's not a starter, I guess technically.
Does it have
actual
to be a starter?
Yes, so.
Froakie. Greninja is my babe.
I jumped on that Popplio train like so hard, so I'm gonna say Popplio because I love myself a little mermaid seal.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want Greninja to be real. Like,
He's pretty cool.
and my
Just
friends.
because you like ninjas.
I do.
He's like the Kakashi of Pokemon.
He's basically the Kakashi of Pokemon. Wait, I didn't even think about that. He totally is.
I'm gonna ask if you named your ninja Kakashi.
Huh?
If she played
I
it
didn't. I
properly.
didn't name him Kakashi. I did
But
play.
she
I played
will now.
Pokemon X. Yeah, I haven't played the latest, but I did play Pokemon X. I was carrying that everywhere. Yeah.
And Lucien, you said yours is Pikachu.
Yeah,
I guess that
Pikachu with a
technically,
voice like
that technically kind of works. Yeah.
But only a pissed off like skater Pikachu.
I hate my virus, Pika, Pika.
What?
Then am I like Mimikyu then, or what?
That's anti-Pikachu
Yes,
though.
I know. But he's like demented.
I guess technically he'd be like emo Pikachu.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I do like Mimikyu.
It's not working, but I mean, is everyone hearing the questions okay?
If we can repeat them too.
Yeah, totally.
Alright, so recently some of you are starting to come out with some of the Funimation dubs.
Mhm.
So I was kind of curious how that process is. I imagine you're still recording in LA? And then,
It depends.
First we sacrifice the heart of a goat.
Yeah.
Learn the art of teleportation.
Yes.
No, it really depends on the series and where we are at the time. I did Gothic in Texas. I specifically flew down for that. But that was a different case because it was a DVD dub. So it wasn't being broadcast because that show's like 7 years old. So I got to audition for it, and Cliff is directing it, and he cast me and was like, hey, when are you guys available? Because we're recording it around this time. And then we flew out for like a week and recorded it all. Very long days when you record down there because they just want to, get you in and out pretty much. And then I did when Nagisa came back for Danganronpa 3, the anime
I think you mean
series.
Dang It Grandpa.
Dang it, Grandpa. Dang it, Grandpa. I recorded that in LA.
Mm.
so is there like some kind of like Skype or something done? So
No, they do it from a studio and then they send it over to Texas, I think.
Sometimes
so
they.
you don't actually get directed by the people in
We get
But-
directed by a specific director who directs it.
But
usually.
that's not always the case. Like I'm working on something with Epic Games, which they do Gears of War. It's not Gears of War, it's another game, but they always Skype in.
But they're
So
talking
they-
about, he's talking about Funimation.
Yeah, no, I know. I just wanted to say like that's
Well,
not
yeah.
always the case. That's not the norm. Usually they have the company will Skype in, but for Funny that didn't happen.
So you'll have your own director in LA
Mhm.
going through your role, your lines, or
Yeah.
whatever, and then it gets sent.
They'll send
Yeah,
it.
like for Tales of Zestiria, the X. Is it the X or the Cross?
I think it's the cross.
the
because it's
cross.
Like the crossover.
For Magilu, because I was in it a little bit as Magilu before actually Tales of Berseria came out. That was here as well. But I've
LA.
That's right. I'm sorry, not Wisconsin. Wow. Ooh. What,
Milwaukee, no, then,
I know, right? But I have family down in Dallas, so I've gone and visited. I was working on a show, but it's never coming out. I just found out. So yeah, I know.
Don't mention that stuff because that's what it is.
I'm not going to say. It's buried, dead. So yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you. Anybody else? Tell some more awful stories.
What else?
I'm sorry, they're awful?
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
I'm sorry, excuse me,
Do you have another question,
princess.
follow-up man?
I'll wait.
We all.
What?
You should know the story. I'll ask later.
No, I don't have a
You
story.
didn't actually have a story.
I literally don't
We're
have
just
a
wasting
story.
time at this point.
Okay,
We're
fair
wasting
enough.
time.
So some of you guys are fans of the Tales series, at least you done there.
I'm just in it. I mean, I think it's cool, but I'm not. I don't know a lot about it.
I heard Tales.
I was just gonna ask, I'll tell you the one you were actually in. Which one was your favorite?
Abyss.
Whoa, that was quick.
Hey.
Yeah, I haven't liked a Tales game. Well, Symphonia is really good too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Symphonia was my first. I tried to play some of the other ones since Abyss, and I just can't get into them quite as much. Other than Berseria, like I was really happy that I liked Berseria because my first time being in the series, I'm like, oh my god, I hope I like it. I hope it's good. I'm gonna die if it's not good. And it's been the most enjoyable one that I've even touched since Abyss because a lot of it for me, the Tales series, the cast is so big. So for Abyss, I liked the entire cast, and Berseria, I like the entire cast, so that means a lot more to me than, like, the story's good in Berseria too, which is nice, but yeah, I just haven't had the same feels for Tales since Abyss, and I've tried some of the other ones. Vesperia is okay. I'm trying to get through Xillia. I haven't played Systeria yet. I've played a little bit of Legendia and Graces, and I don't know, it all feels so slow, comparatively.
That's fair. I mean, they're all kind of time sinks, and you only have so much life set aside.
Yeah. I mean, I'll get through them eventually, but they just, as far as like, because I have a short attention span when it comes to video games lately.
Me too.
So if I get through the first like 2 hours and I'm like, oh, this is painful, then I'm like, I'm gonna move on to another game and come back to this later.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes later is like 2 years later, but it's fine. There are a lot of video games out there, okay? Don't judge.
All right, King.
Alright. Christopher, the Lindbeck.
Yeah.
What was what were your teachers like?
My teacher's like?
Your active teachers. I know
My-
at least one of them was Kristen Freeman.
Yes. Kristen Freeman. Yeah, so I majored in theater at UCLA. I've been acting since I was probably 8 years old, doing, musical theater and regional theater. And I'm originally from North Carolina, so I flew out to LA when I was 18 to do my degree in theater. And I had a lot of teachers that I would say, like, not specifically voiceover teachers throughout that time, of course, but then my senior year, actually maybe it was my junior year, I found out that Kristen Freeman taught classes, and I was obviously a huge Helsing fan, and he voices Alucard, and I consider Helsing to be one of the best devs of all time, bar none, for sure. For sure, Brad. And so I signed up for his classes, and I went, and he basically, I think he actually offers online classes as well, which I completely recommend if you're really looking to seriously get into voiceover, especially for anime, because he'll work all of your bad habits out of you before you actually get in the ring and start really auditioning for things. So yeah, he does like improv classes, he does character archetype classes, he does like dubbing to picture classes, we did a Commedia dell'arte class. So he really covers, because I think he has his master's in theater, so he's an incredibly well-trained actor. And then also one of my other teachers was Tony Oliver, who works with Bang Zoom a lot. He actually was one of the reasons I got my first ever role in anything, which was in a little show called Capellion.
Ah, I just watched that.
Yeah,
So
that was my
did I.
first voiceover role ever, was playing Ibarra in Capellion, which is a lead. So I'd never done Walla, I'd never done incidentals, I'd never done a small part. My first voiceover role was a lead in the show. So I was thrown just into the fire. It was rough. But yeah, those were my two teachers, and they were great. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Capellion, back when everybody thought that your name was just my name.
Yes, that's why I got a Twitter, because everyone, it's clearly Erica Mendez. She's just using a pseudonym. And Mendez was like, do you really think I would just change my last name?
And we've been mistaken so many times since then.
Yeah, when we start getting into that, like, tomboy,
Yeah.
little boy territory, we kind of start to sound alike.
A little bit.
It's fine. I have heard you and thought it was me.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I get that. I feel like I hear Christina V a lot, and especially in actually Berseria, a lot of her like efforts. I'm like,
Oh,
that
efforts.
sounds kind of
Oh,
like
yeah. Yeah, we all start to sound like little boys when we're doing efforts. Even old Magilu.
Hello.
Hey, so I had a question. This, I guess, it's like for you all. Yeah, for
Yeah.
everybody. So, like, how do you guys deal with criticism when it's just people like, oh, the English dub automatically sucks. I don't want to deal with this. The Japanese dub better. You know,
Is that
screw these
Emma
guys.
Skye out there? Sorry, I voiced Emma Skye in Ace Attorney as
You
well.
keep talking about people that walk by.
She did. I swear Emma Skye walked
People
by.
look back and there's no one there.
You guys, she walked by, I swear. I'm not crazy. Criticism. Tony Oliver told me at the very beginning of my career, my long career of 2.5 years, he said, don't read your good press, don't read your bad press, or like, don't believe your good press, don't believe your bad press, which I completely abide. I think that's great, because it really, as long as you know that you did your best, that's all that matters. Because there are always going to be people who don't like you. There will always be people who don't like your voice, who don't think you're a good actor or whatever. And I always say the people that matter are the people that pay me. So,
I mean,
as long as
yeah, making them happy.
Oh, and the thing is, but not to say that I love getting feedback from the fans. I love it when I get tweets saying, oh my gosh, I really loved your specific, I like it when it's really specific stuff. I absolutely love that, and I cherish it, and it is like the highlight of my life. No, just knowing that I you know, like helped somebody through something, or that they, you know, that they really loved my performance. But as far as like the haters, it's like, I don't know, man. As long as I'm working, I don't really care. What, you know? Because if I was that bad, I probably wouldn't book work. You know?
Yeah. I think a lot of us come from the same, like, we were fans before being actors
totally.
to a point. So we kind of know what the other side is like. Like, I used to watch subs all the time. Like, there are some subs that I like, but not that the dubs are bad, but some of the subs I prefer over the dubs, and some of the dubs I prefer over subs. So, like, I get that a lot of it is generally what you hear first. So people have their biases, and they're like, oh, but this English actor doesn't sound like the Japanese actor, and the Japanese actor is my headcanon. So, you know, and if it's completely off, then people are like, oh, I'm like totally put off by this.
Also, an important thing to remember is that just culturally, like, we don't talk the same way as Japanese people do, and our mannerisms aren't the same, and our inflection isn't the same. So sometimes it actually serves the piece better to do something a little bit differently. I've a few times, even recently, I've been hired because I'm a little lower. Then I audition. I refuse to audition super high pitched because that's so far away from what my natural voice is. And I've actually been hired because the localizers were like, we really liked the fact that you played her a little closer to the chest and a little less like stereotypical anime. And some people really like that, and some people really don't. So, you know, yeah.
I think you just you need to be skeptical about where the criticism is coming from, and how much context do you really have as far as where that criticism is coming from. Obviously, certain people whose opinion you may respect more, you're going to take their opinion more to heart. Whereas strangers on Reddit or whatever, you know, you don't know where they're coming from. You don't know how biased they are. Were they ever going to give you an honest chance to begin with?
Oh yeah.
You have no way of knowing. So you just have to be somewhat guarded.
And everybody has different tastes too, you know, even good
It's very
criticism.
subjective.
Good criticism I take with a grain of salt because I don't ever want to be complacent with my ability. Like, I always want to keep improving.
Absolutely.
So somebody could be like, oh my god, this is like the best thing you've ever done. And I'm like, okay, well, but I want to do better. So
I care about what I think.
Yeah, I know it's weird. It's like I can be completely at peace with myself if I know I've done my best on a project, and that's all that matters to me. So yeah.
Hello again.
Hello.
Hi again.
So.
So have you played any of the previous Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games?
I have not. I have not.
Objection.
I know, right? I know. But when I love Emma, I think she's great. I was so happy to be able to provide her voice for the first time.
I was slightly jealous because Emma's my waifu.
She is your wife.
I love Emma.
I have a waifu hat.
You know, everyone is super excited that was it Maya came back for the latest one, but I was like, but Emma.
I remember you tweeted that like whispers. Yeah, I love
I
Emma.
just really love Emma.
And you played pretty.
The series is really
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun. It's probably long reading, but it's still fun.
Yeah, it would be.
Games are great.
Yeah, I was in a period, I was playing so much Overwatch, and then I haven't played for like a month. It's been bad. It's because it's where my head's at. If I feel comfortable sitting on my butt and just playing video games, I'll do it, but I have a lot of anxiety, and so I haven't been playing recently. Also, the world is kind of a dumpster fire right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, so I don't need to, it's like the stress is real, and I don't need it coming at me from Overwatch and the universe.
We'll make her play it at some point. Don't tell me that. Don't say that Phoenix Wright games are good for relaxing, because I get so stressed out when I play those games. Like oh man, there are some times when I mean, you've played them obviously. Anyone that's played them, you'll think you have the right idea, but then it's like something that's sort of similar to the idea, and you're like, how was I supposed to know that? It was basically the same idea. Why couldn't you just give me this?
Why couldn't we just fudge it a little?
Right? But yeah, it's crazy. But they are good games. Yes.
Yeah.
Listen to Bobby.
I would like to point out, so all of us play Overwatch.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I feel like a has-been.
I don't
It's
play
been so
Overwatch.
Liar!
I'm a
Yeah.
Denial.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys? There's so many of you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Who do you guys main as?
Who do we main in Overwatch? I am mainly Mercy and Diva.
I am Torb, Junkrat, and Mercy.
Awesome.
Yeah, Tor and
Fucking
Symmetra,
Diva.
I think.
Yeah. Plays Metro well.
Actually,
Now that she's been.
what time are you going
She
back
got
to
booked.
those pets?
Yeah.
Don't say
Now I'm
that.
like-
What
I
time?
mean, I like names.
No, what time are you doing it?
You play video games. What's
time?
your favorite video game?
What time are you doing it?
I would say Assassin's Creed 2 through Revelations. Those are like my bibs. Yeah.
I'm a huge JRPG fan. Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite Final Fantasy. Come at me if you don't agree. I will fight you. 9 is really good too. 9 is really good.
It's my favorite.
But I also,
Tactics is awesome.
I mean, they're all fine. As long as nobody tells me 15 is the best, I think I'm okay. I'm like, sorry, Ray.
Kingdom Hearts is the best Final Fantasy.
Everyone's gonna go into Ray's channel and be like, Erica Mendez doesn't like Final Fantasy 15. And he's gonna be like, okay.
He's such a chill guy.
No, like the voice cast sounds great, but I just couldn't get into it as much as some of the other ones.
For me, that was 13.
13? Yeah, I haven't really gotten into that one either. But one of my favorite JRPGs too is the Lunar series. So Lunar Silver Star Story and Lunar Eternal Blue are so good.
I am super duper fan of Xenogears.
All right.
And we can, talk philosophy and plot about that game for hours. Because there's a lot going on in that game.
All right, dinner and debate with Lucien.
So but don't ask me everything that's going on, because I couldn't.
I was just gonna ask you the first
The
question.
Xenogears panel, yeah. Bring it back.
I should
Bring it
push
back.
that for conventions. Like, I'll just do a Xenogears panel.
But then you have to know like literally everything, because I'm sure there are people that
I know
will come in.
No, I got nobody
school
who
you.
knows everything.
Right, though?
I don't think even the creators.
I
of the
think
game
you'd be
know
surprised.
everything.
I know, I've
Go
got
find that one thing.
Convention goers are smart.
someone tried to tell me we got into like a weird Kakashi Sasuke debate. And I was just like, what? I Googled it after and I was like, no, I was right, but I just didn't want to get in a fight with this guy on like my panel. I was like, okay, that's fine.
Shortest fuel.
Yeah. But anyway, any more? Oh, did you have a question? Did you ask your question?
He did, yeah. He was the Overwatch
You
main.
guys, I am. Yep.
Who do you main?
Usually it's Junkrat and Soldier 6.
Nate Haling! Nate Haling! Nate Haling!
So I've been playing a lot of 76 lately.
Yeah.
Dad.
But Mercy is like definitely my wife. I have a wallet with Mercy. I need to keep her close to me.
Halloween Mercy?
Mom.
Follow me, Mercy, for sure. Like I couldn't be bothered to get the New Year's skin for her because I was like, I love Witch Mercy way too much.
Right though?
So beautiful.
My service? Oh, I got that.
My servants never die.
For a price.
No, I don't like that skin. No.
No, Mom, no, please!
Other questions? They just want to stare at our pretty faces.
You're so
Yes.
pretty, can't we?
I mean, but you can also ask questions while you do this.
It's also pretty. You don't want to hear it.
Is it really? Is it too much for you?
I'm gonna have one of them tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a matching hat tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, see you again.
Favorite Naruto character?
Kakashi Hatake. Son of Sakumo Hatake, who committed seppuku in front of him. Haha, the white fang of Konoha.
Spoilers?
What? That's like old. That's old lore,
I
huh?
didn't know that.
No, Lord Kakashi.
Lord Kakashi.
Yeah, I like Shikamaru. He was my favorite.
Shikamaru was like my second favorite.
He's like me. He's like, that's too much of a bother. You know, like too troublesome.
Yeah, too troublesome.
I'm like, yeah, me too.
Y'all, that
Same
scene
Shikamaru,
when
same.
Asuma died, and then he
Spoiler!
grabs the cigarette. It's been years! Centuries!
100 years old.
It's been like
I mean,
decades, dude.
I mean,
But yeah, you guys, Kakashi is, you know, we all have our husbandos and our waifus. Kakashi is like the one. Of all the husbandos, I call him my waifu, but of all the husbandos and all the waifus that I've gone through, I will always come back to him. I will. What?
Your man food.
He's just my waifu. You guys, I have a figurine of Kakashi, like
honestly,
a nice one.
I think you need to do a panel where you find like an episode that's mainly Kakashi and
Yeah.
just like comment on it.
I should.
But it'd just be her making weird noises
Do you remember?
on the
Do you
screen. I've
remember?
seen it before.
When we were at NecoCon, yeah, they had. Oh my gosh, you guys! When we were,
Tsunami was on.
Tsunami was on last. It was like 2
In
years
agreement.
ago. No, was it 2 years ago? No, it was like
Maybe a year or two.
maybe a year and a half ago. We were at NecoCon and it was like 3 a.m. and we were all in the green room and I was exhausted, but Naruto was on and it was one of Kakashi's big fights. And I just like they got pictures of me just staring.
Caressing the TV.
Didn't even realize what I was doing. I've actually, okay, this is so embarrassing. I've passed by Dave Wittenberg, who voices Kakashi at Studiopolis a couple times, and I still haven't said anything to him. Because I'm so like, I just don't want to do it, because like it's a professional setting, and I don't want to be like, I love Kakashi, you're my wife.
That's probably for the best, because like I don't play, I haven't finished Fire Emblem Awakening, but I've decided that Lonku is just my husband.
Yeah.
And I was at a con with Laura and Travis, and I actually told Travis that Lonku was my husband, and then I was like, yeah, I just married you last night in Awakening, and he's like, oh, well, it's a pleasure to be married to you, my lady, and Laura was standing right there, and I was like, oh, but Lucina's good too.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Are you gonna recreate it this weekend?
Oh God, no.
I was
I
actually,
don't even.
this was so embarrassing. Do you guys know who Liam O'Brien is?
Yeah.
I had referenced. We wrapped a show, and so we went out to dinner afterwards. And Liam goes, because I don't know why, but I had referenced Naruto like 3 times that day, and Liam just goes, I didn't even realize that I'd done it, but Liam just very deadpan. He goes, because he was trying to make an analogy, and he goes, Erica, you like Naruto, right? You reference it a lot, and I was like. Yeah, like I was like, no, I don't, but then I realized that I'd said, like, I'm gonna go, like, flashback to me going, like, I'm gonna Naruto run out of here, like, these are my Naruto sandals, like, just really horrifying. But I was like, yeah, I do. He goes, it's like Rock Lee taking off the weights. And I was like, I love you. I was like, I love you, Liam.
Yeah, that's the problem with like getting too comfortable around other actors that you've heard in things.
Especially ones that like have lives and like he has a wife and children, and I'm just here like weaving out over Naruto.
I have to hold myself back sometimes and it hurts. But then I like let it go and I'm like, oh God, why did I do this?
Yeah.
Any other questions, guys? Boop, boop, boop. No.
Is that Joel McDonald back there?
It's Joel from Last of Us.
It's Joel from The Last of Us.
No. It's just a cosplayer.
Is that voice actor and director Joel McDonald back there? Oh my goodness, I heard he directs One Piece. That's so cool. Famous. Hashtag famous. He's so embarrassed. Love you, Joel. We don't actually know each other that well.
He's a
We're actually
child.
like,
He can't be more embarrassed at like stuff I'm sure his child has thrown up on him. At
oh yeah. Oh. Next question.
Yes, Justin.
All right, this is question for Erica Lindbeck.
Yes.
So what was the
Thank you.
aftermath of your hot pepper game review of
Ha.
Pirates?
Of Sid Meier's Pirates. It was, I felt numb inside and outside, both ways. I was numb. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Yeah, that was basically it. That's how I felt.
How long did it feel like you were doing that for?
I was drinking milk. It's funny, the theatrical, I don't know, when you're performing, you can get through a lot, right? You know, I don't know if anyone's like done stage work here, but sometimes you'll go on with a fever, right? Like you'll be sick, but you forget about the hurt and the pain while you're on stage, and then you get off and kind of just die. That's how I felt. I was like, I knew I had to get through it. Like there was no tapping out. Just like there was no tapping out of singing a number in a musicale when you have bronchitis. You know what I mean? That's how I felt.
Yeah, so it was really, really hard to even say stuff during the review because of that pepper.
The pepper hurt my throat. It hurts. I'm a masochist though, so I keep getting piercings and I don't know why because they all really hurt. I just got my septum pierced a few weeks ago. That one hurt. It hurt a lot. I just want to let you guys know. It's flipped up right now. Maybe I'll whip it out tomorrow. Who knows? If I'm feeling sassy.
Context.
Whip out my piercing. Whip it out.
Yeah.
Feels like I got a nose job.
All right, let's move away
Next
from the
question.
subject
Sorry,
fast.
that got super weird. Yes, ma'am.
Since there was a mention of Final Fantasy, has anybody played Final Fantasy 14, the MMO?
I did for a time, and then I just got too busy to where I had to stop my subscription because I was tired of paying $15 a month for not playing.
What was your class?
My main class? For a while it was, I don't remember what it was at first, but I switched to Bard. It was Dragoon. I was Dragoon. And then I was like, I'm really bad at this because I die a lot. I mean, Dragoons just normally die a lot, but I was just especially bad at it. So I was like, well, I want to be DPS and sort of DPS and then go from the back because it's easier. Because I don't die as fast. I just have to learn rotations, which I'm just really bad. But nerd talk, yay. Yeah, I want to play again just because like I haven't gotten through Heavensward. And I know the new expansion is coming out, but it's a huge time sink, and I just don't have that anymore, especially with all these new games coming out, and then just working in general, so I want to play again.
Didn't they put in new classes too?
Yeah, they put 2
Dark
new
Knight.
classes. Yeah, but then there's going to be a new class.
It was actually
I was just
free
excited
during
about-
Heavensward.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was like
Because of
Samurai Machinist
Yeah.
or something like that, and then yeah, the gun one. Yeah, design.
They liked your answer. Over there.
Hello again.
What's your favorite meme?
Our favorite meme.
Yes, Gaga. Yes. Yes, and then bye, Felicia.
I'm liking the one where the guy's like, it's the picture of the guy who's like holding his finger.
Yes.
I really like the one of the guy in this. It's the different like montage of the pictures of the guy with the sand in his hands, like kneeling on the beach.
Yeah.
I can use that a lot.
Yeah, I can't remember my favorite one of the guy that's like that, but there was what was it? You can't. There was one for Hunter x Hunter that I just retweeted pretty recently. And it was like, Hunter x Hunter can't end if you don't write more chapters or something like that. Like if you're constantly on hiatus, and it's just like,
It's like you can't die if you're already dead.
do you have a favorite one? You don't know?
No,
Oh, you're boring. So uncool.
One does not simply have a
That's
That
right.
was a good one. I feel like that was one of like the OG big memes.
But show. Hello again.
How dare
For
you?
senpai. Yes.
Cowboy Bebop.
She doesn't like you anymore now.
But yes, Bobby, your question.
How dare?
Ask
I
your
stole
question
that
before
from her.
she screams.
The
How dare.
long cable, she can throw the mic at you.
I am a master lassoist.
Alright, what's your question, Bobby?
So when you do the voice of God,
Yeah.
has there been like any points where you kind of like you were crossing over into Ryuko Makoe voice territory, or is it pretty easy for you to do so?
Well, I mean, there are just typical elements that kind of just cross over because, I mean, Ryuko is basically a sort of older sounding boy voice, just because of the rasp, and usually for boy voices, the rasp is what makes my boy voice sound a little bit more like a boy. So like for fighting efforts, I feel like you can't it's hard to like make different characters out of fighting noises unless it's like, you know, a really girly fighter or like, you know, a more tomboy fighter. So.
Which it's hard to yell.
Yeah.
High
Yeah.
notes. Even with Magilu, like her fight sounds are manly as F. She's like, rise! I'm like, that's Magilu. Sure, whatever.
But yeah, it's just, it all kind of crosses over with any sort of boy and actual boy sounding voice that I do. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, it just sounds like Ryuka. And it's like, well, you know.
Well, it's the same person
person
doing the voice. I love how that's considered a bad thing. It's like, it sounds just like this. Yes, it's one voice box. Yes, it's gonna cross over.
We do have our limits, for
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, I mean, it's more about the actual like attitude of the characters and the actual voice for a lot of things. So I know people, you know, like she said, some people be like, oh, it's the same voice. Well, it's obviously a different character though, because Gon has a different personality than Ryuko does. So that's where that's where I pay more attention to the differences there, and I don't pay attention to any of the other stuff that people say about it because I'm having fun, so I don't care. Yeah, thank you.
Next question. Does anyone else have a question?
Hello again.
Yes.
So here's a big one. What is your ideal ice cream sundae?
Oh, come on, don't do this to me, man.
Have to know.
I'm kind of basic. I like something with fudge, or like brownie bites, and then something with cookie dough. That's what I like, and then I just want brownie on top of that and cookie dough on top of that. And then I want like one of those beer funnels, and I want it melted down to a point at which you could funnel it into my gullet. Exactly, and then I would eat it that
So
way.
just like a milkshake at that point.
Yes, Erica, I guess you could say it would probably be tantamount to a milkshake.
I mean, let's just call it what it is here.
Let's call a spade a spade.
I don't know, it definitely has to have brownies in it and bananas. It'd be more like a banana split, I guess. And then like peanuts and fudge, pistachio ice cream, probably cookie dough.
Cookie dough is just so good, you guys.
So good.
You think the world is all bad, and then you see cookie dough, and you're like, not today, Satan. Cookie dough exists.
I like cookie.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. They just scoop
What?
out cookie dough.
Okay.
Oh, they scoop it out like ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah,
How's that
I heard
even
it's in
real?
like New York or something like that.
That's amazing.
I'll go one day.
I like cookie dough a lot, but I'm also a big fan of Rocky Road.
You're weird. People who like Rocky Road are weird. You're weird.
I'd probably be like Rocky
Marshmallows
Road.
belong in hot chocolate, not ice cream.
Yeah, that wasn't anyone's issue, like anyone's platform issue, and that's why I didn't vote. I'm just kidding, I voted. Ooh, let's not go there, sorry. Bye! Run away!
I think it'd be like Rocky Road, almond shavings, and then whipped cream that just.
Oh yeah, this dude,
I don't like whipped
cream out of the
cream.
can.
I
He's
hate
one of
whipped
those
cream.
guys.
This is another strike against you. Rocky Road whipped cream. No.
This is me.
XX. Yeah, no, I can't.
Context. More context. We need that context. That was weird. Run away from this topic too. Let's go.
Run away!
More questions? Yes. One.
Alright, I believe you've all been in SAO.
Yes.
If you could take
For a time.
any character from any other show and put them in SAO that you thought would be most interesting, who would it be?
Interesting or like, would they win? You know what I mean?
However you want to
See, now all I'm thinking about is because we just, the last volume we recorded of Hunter x Hunter was when Gon goes inside the game, the video game, Greed Island. So now I'm just thinking of Gon being in Sao and just, you know.
If I'm thinking strategically, I voice Ozzy in Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans, and she's awesome, and I think she'd do a really good job. But interesting, Magilu. She'd
mess with people.
Stuff up, yeah.
Mm-hmm. She'd survive for sure.
Oh yeah.
When you die in the game, you die in real life.
Ah!
What about you, Lucien?
Wait.
I played this character in Bleach called Yu-Gi-Oh, who's kind of like a hacker.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh.
Some close, not quite. But he basically his character is very low-key, kind of despondent hacker kid. He dresses all in black. I feel like he would probably be OP. He would probably break the game. So, but it would be interesting. At least what would happen.
Gamers, that's cheating. I feel like you're cheating.
If we're doing cheating, then Futaba Sakura from P5. She would hack the mainframe. I say I've hacked the mainframe when I turn my phone on. I hacked the mainframe. I used my fingerprint. I hacked it. Just take it.
Oh, that's another meme I like, that when you like see somebody press a button and they're like, I'm in. Like
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Oh, you know what meme I like is the woman with the figures all over.
Oh yeah, the confused woman. Those are funny.
That was good. When with the Overwatch ones where it's like, it tells them, it's like, Hanzo, get on the payload. And then Hanzo's like doing the thing. It's like, how do I? do you guys know Nate Wants to Battle, the YouTuber?
Yeah.
He's a buddy of mine, but he just tweeted the funniest roses are red, violets are blue. No, roses are red, violets are blue, get on the payload, no thank you. Like, he made the funniest Overwatch tweets. Oh.
It all comes back to Overwatch. Right?
I know.
That's just how the panel
I did just according to Keikaku.
Yeah.
But the thing is, somebody else did it already. I'm so pissed.
Of course, everyone tries to fit that into wherever they can.
Roses are red.
I mean, I did that to you once on Facebook. What was it? You were when I did the
Just
according to
Keikaku. Yeah, you did that one.
You're like, I'm quitting voiceover for April Fools or whatever. Because everybody does that at least once apparently.
Yeah,
when you're a voice actor.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I'm quitting voiceover, so the other Ericas can have all my money or my roles or whatever. And I was like,
my millions of dollars. No.
All that anime money. Did what? Oh yeah, I did do one for Eleanor just because I saw Christina V do one, and I want to be Christina V when I grow up. So yeah, we're silly. We're really silly on Twitter.
How long is it going to take you to become Christina V?
I think I'm slowly on my way. I'm plotting out plans to steal her skin.
Oh man.
Wait, are we going to the silence?
It's possible. I'm looking into getting a corgi. My cats would die if that happened. They hate me forever. What?
Nothing.
Sorry, I don't listen to anyone. Especially not you.
Do we have any more questions? Anyone who hasn't asked a question? Yeah.
This is for Kohai and Senpai. In character, can you say magic is
Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to do her voice. Wait, what did she say?
Magic Kazam! That's all I know that you do.
Is it Magi Kazam or Magi Kazam? We did it both ways.
Magic Kazam.
Magic Kazam?
Yeah, I think that's how I did it.
Magic So you guys, don't underestimate your bad impressions because my bad Harley Quinn impression turned into Maggie Lou in Tales of I remember auditioning for Maggie Lou, and I auditioned for all the characters, and I felt like Velvet, right? I was like, oh, like Velvet or Eleanor or something, and then I looked at Maggie Lou, and I was like, I think one of the lines was like, I had that little turncoat right in my grasp, like and I told the woman who was recording me, I said, I'm not going to be able to do this. It's just going to sound weird. I don't want to audition for this part. And she was like, Erica, just do it. And I said, fine. Well, if I'm going to do it, I'm going ham. I feel like they probably hired me because my audition scared them. Because I went really hard. I was like, I'm not making her cute if she's going to talk like this. You know what I mean? But yeah.
She's great. I love Maggie Lou. I don't know.
Maggie Lou's menagerie.
Eleanor would just be boring saying it because she's like, no, that's just like whatever. But she'd just be like, Magic Kazam! So she's pretty close to my voice. So it's like, it's not too much different. I love that game so much. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. I signed my first copy of it last weekend. I was crying.
And there was fan art, right? Someone's fan art? Oh yeah.
So I was at, I went to DePaul University in Chicago because I'm from Chicago. So yay, Midwest. But so DePaul Anime Club asked me to speak at their club last weekend. So I've been in Chicago. There was a Dust cosplayer outside.
Yeah, that was us.
Now I did the.
No, you're making stuff.
I know.
No, it's real. Oh god, it's so real.
So I was down at DePaul last weekend and I spoke at the school on Saturday, and I guess every year they give their voice acting guest a gift. Hey, Dust came in. And he's real! I remember you from last time I was here. But yeah, so they give a gift to all the voice actors that come, and they're like, they made this big presentation of it, and then all of a sudden they hand me a pair of boxers. Like a pair of white boxers that they drew like cute little versions of my characters on, and Eleanor was one of the characters that they drew on. So I was like, oh, so cute. So touched. It was amazing. And I will never wear them.
Do we have any? How many times do we have? 9 minutes.
9
times. Does anyone? You look like you had a question. Yeah.
I would do it 9 times.
So this is for both the Ericas.
Uh-huh.
Since I understand you both worked on Your Lie in April.
Oh my god.
How
Why are you doing this?
We'll cry.
Yeah.
Did you know that we're gonna have a panel tomorrow?
We have a panel together.
Yes,
With
I did
Max.
actually know.
With Max.
Oh yeah.
And never Kyle.
And never Kyle.
No. I just wanted to ask, like, how was it working on that, and with the others on there?
Oh gosh.
Don't do it.
I don't want to. I don't wanna. What I liken it to is like I basically for that show ripped my heart out, like threw it down and said, "This is what I got." Yeah, I mean, it was amazing because we had Patrick Seitz, who's incredible, and Anaplex, who is also incredible. They gave us the time we needed. They gave Patrick the time he needed to write a beautiful script and direct us. If we needed to do 60 takes of something, we would do 60 takes of it. So what you're seeing is the best that we had. Is the best possible job that we could do. So yeah, and it was like if you hear me crying in the show, I'm actually crying. I can never that's one of my. I'm a very emotional person. I'm a very reactive kind of emotional person, which is why that's why I'm an actor. But yeah, it was one of those things where I would take it home with me at the end of the day. Like it would never leave me, because the things that are like the issues in that show, everyone's dealt with stuff like that, like death, with death and abandonment and all of that. So it was a very human story, and you don't come across that very often in anime. Something that beautiful and simple. So,
yeah, I felt it was definitely. I mean, I love all the stuff I worked on, but Your Lie in April is probably one of the most rewarding things, like performance-wise, and just like getting in touch with a side of myself that I don't show very often. So just kind of getting to really explore that part of myself and bring that to the performance, I think was really special, because like she said, we don't get to do stuff like that very often, because a lot of the shows are either like super serious or like really comedic. But yeah, I love Tsubaki. I also cried. Anytime you hear me cry or Tsubaki cry in the show, like I'm actually crying, and you can kind of hear me get a little snotty sometimes in the show. And yeah, I just really loved her character, and I'll go back and watch clips for like, if I'm trying to rip a clip for something, whatever, just the sound to kind of, if cons are like, hey, show us what your favorite clips from stuff. I still like watch those scenes and I cry just because I really love Tsubaki, and just the show in general is so amazing, and everybody is just so good in it. I was really proud of how it came out, and that I got to be in something with people I really care about. And I became closer friends with Kyle because of that show too.
Oh yeah, for sure. And Max and I, like, it's really hard, because when someone had gone in before you had, you could hear what they were doing, and a lot of times like I would hear Max crying, Kosei talking to Kaori, and I would lose it. Just the idea of like Max crying to me, I just lost it. And then also I remember when the English dub trailer dropped, I cried again. I was by myself in my room crying because
You're lucky you were by yourself because I was in. They had me go to the premiere of the panel, the trailer to announce the cast and have me say a few words, and I cried.
Oh my god!
And I had to like really try hard to hold it in while I was speaking to people.
And fun fact: Kyle McCarley, who plays Watiti, got married recently, and his wife walked down the aisle to your Lion April soundtrack, and it was I lost it. I started bawling my eyes out. I was losing it. It was at an outdoor wedding. It was at the Paramount Ranch. It was stunning. And then the music starts playing that da-da-da-da. Yeah. Walked down the aisle to that song. Yup. Lost it hard.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it,
looked like a crazy
it's all on
person.
Netflix.
So she beat you to it. Like you'll never be able to.
I can't marry Kyle McCarley. I know.
I'm still available.
Hey!
What the frick, man?
Sorry, were you listening?
Why am I even here?
What? I don't give a flippin' H what you think.
Yeah, but if you guys want to know more about your Lion April, we've got a panel tomorrow at like 6.
Yeah.
Alex, are you in the 6? Woo, 6 tomorrow. I don't know what room. Look in your guys. But yeah. Oh, the panel at Asen was great. We have like 3 minutes.
King.
Alright, question for Lucien, just so he doesn't feel left out.
Too late.
Too late, he's already felt it.
Whatever. So you played Xeno Gears earlier?
Oh yeah.
Have you played any other Xeno games besides that?
Yes, I have.
3 minutes worth.
I played all of the Xenosagas.
Yes.
Just because, I feel like I just gotta know.
And then you ended up not really knowing at all.
I was like, okay, now I know nothing more than really when I started, to be fair.
You ever watch the anime adaptation?
No, I didn't. Does it make more? Does it?
It's based off the first game.
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
it. I'm pretty criticized.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I just, maybe just because I'm such a fan of Xenogears, and just by comparison, because it's such a kind of quiet, still feeling game, being in space and all, and it's very quiet. I had a number of issues with the Xenosaga series, but I played Xenoblade Chronicles, which I thought was really cool, and then I was playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I couldn't. There's too much tedious, busy work that would make you progress the story. And I'm just like, I couldn't do it. So yeah, still by far for me, Xenogears is tops. And I replay Xenogears like once every couple of years or so. She knows. I'm not exaggerating. So I'm about due, I think, for another playthrough soon. Sorry, too late. No, well, yeah, I've got about 6,000 hours of Witcher 3 to still finish, which is really good. Really enjoying that.
And always Overwatch.
We also found you found Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I never played. It's a really old copy. Because you can't get that game really
for cheap.
No, it's like.
And I just had it in my parents' house.
Just had it. Kind of like Xenogears.
Yeah,
for
pretty much.
One of her first, was it birthday presents? I think it was her
Probably.
birthday. Yeah.
Something like that.
She had a copy of Xenogears.
And it retailed for like.
Yeah, because I couldn't find it,
$something.
because it wasn't on the virtual store yet.
But I bought it for $15 off eBay.
At the time. Now it's like $75.
And that's how I got him to love me.
So it's all
$15.
Yeah, I love Xenogears a lot.
Yeah, we're done.
Sweet, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you. I think Joel has a panel after this.
Yeah.
Let's stick around for Joel because he's so nice. Compliment him on his cosplay.
Where are you going next, Trevor?